part 2. Hopefully it's only part 2 and we don't have to do a part 3 of the Jeep blinker repair. So I still have no blinkers here. One of the things, the hazard light switch, which is right here, has been missing since I bought this. So I went ahead and bought a replacement switch for this because it may be the switch that's bad. It may not. I don't know. We're going to find out. It feels like having the switch be bad is a likely thing. If not, we're going to have to do a whole bunch of testing and figure this out. Now, normally I would like to do the testing before just buying a replacement part, but since I'm missing this switch, which is broken off here anyway, it needs to be replaced anyhow. So we're going to replace it, hope that that fixes it, and we'll move on. As a side note, by the way, check engine light has gone off now that I've replaced the throttle body sensor, and I have not had any high idle issues since I replaced that. So that is all good. I think we're kind of confirmed that we have actually fixed that. And so now we'll go on. Let's see if we can get the blinker fixed. I'm not exactly sure how to remove this. I kind of tugged at it a little bit, and there's some screws underneath here. I think I'm going to have to pull those off to actually get this to unsnap all the way. So we'll take a look at that here in a minute. All right, this is the underside of the cowling that goes over the steering column. There are several holes in here, and there was only screws in 3 of them. So 1, 2, 3. These other holes are just to fake you out, so you think you have to screw something out. So these are the 3 screws. This fell out onto the floor. That was it to get that off. Those screws off. This should just, I think, move this lever forward, push this down, and try and be careful not to break things here. It's kind of wedged in there. What is it stuck on? All right, so we got it out. It turned out it was just a matter of, it just needed to kind of be, I needed to be a little bit more forceful. I was trying to be careful with it because I didn't want to break it. And I didn't break it, but felt like maybe not the best design for this piece here. Our next step is to remove these 2 Torx picks. So we've got one here and one here. And I think that should allow us to remove things. There's a sort of like almost rubbery cover over everything here. All right, removing the 2 Torx screws got me the little rubber bit off of here. 1 Torx screw was just loosely in there, and then the other one's got a little fastener on it. I don't know why. So this will also be a nice opportunity to clean some of these dirty parts under there. So we'll wipe things down as we put them back together. Let's take a look in there now. You know, the steering column lever, adjustment lever, needs to get moved out of the way. And looking at the original part, it looks like it pulls out forward. So I'm not a million times sure how this is going to work. We're gonna fiddle with it here for a second. Fiddling for a second kind of revealed what we got going on. So it's now able to move loosely here, which is good. And there is just a wire connector back here. We'll have to get that disconnected. And is there just one? It may be multiple. There's definitely the one on the top, and then it looks like there's one on the bottom here. So being able to reverse engineer this with the part in hand makes things a little easier because I can't really see in there really good. So we'll disconnect these 2 sets of cables, and then we should be able to plug in the new one. Again, just like we were thinking, there was a switch, a little clip here and a little clip here. They both came right out. This one, I had to use a little bit of a screwdriver to press it in enough because just pressing on the external clip wasn't letting it release. That's it. This guy's pretty gunky. I'm going to clean. I'm just going to do a little wipe down of some of the stuff in there before I start putting things back together. And then actually we're just going to plug it in real quick and see if it works. Okay, so one thing that was immediately great, as soon as I plugged this in, the flasher switch had been in the on switch and things came on. So this tells me we at least have power. These lights are coming on. Let's check out. Our front flashers are flashing. It's a good sign. Hopefully, this also means our turn signals are going to work. So we're going to turn this guy on, and let's see if we get a turn signal. All right. And we have turn signals. There we go. Boom. All right, so problem solved. Let's look at the front turn signals. These guys are coming on just like they're supposed to. By the way, these are the turn signals I love. I just like the way that they cross over like that. I like that the front headlights come on also. All right, so we have now successfully fixed the second problem, which was the turn signals not working. Super excited about this all working again. So we're gonna have to spend a few minutes putting things back together, but it's just reversing what we did. So I don't know why the switch went out, but it did. But now we've got it working again, and we now have emergency flashers we can turn on in case of emergency. So almost fixed two problems with one solution there. So we are good to go. All right. Thank you for watching. Maybe this will help somebody know how to replace the turn signal indicator if replacing the flasher module doesn't fix their turn signal issues. So thanks for watching. If you like this, you like more, you want to see more content like this on either the Jeep, the F-150 Lightning, things around the house that are going, like, subscribe, throw in comments, whatever. I try and respond to every comment. If you have any questions, let me know. Thank you for checking us out.